Good evening. Well, this is it. Brisbane will get a new stadium for the 2032 Olympic and Paralympic Games. The decision to build a 63,000-seat venue at Victoria Park breaks a pre-election promise by the Premier. David Crisafulli says he's sorry for that, but insists it's the right call, and he'll cop any political flack on the chin.
Queensland's plan finally unveiled for the biggest sporting event in the world.
We're not Paris, we're not LA, this will be better.
A new stadium at Victoria Park will be the centrepiece of Brisbane 2032. The 63,000-seat venue, costing $3.8 billion, will host the opening and closing ceremonies and athletics.
A new stadium close to the CBD, which will be an outstanding asset for Brisbane and for Queensland.
Ahead of the election last year, Mr Crisafulli was adamant.
If you're asking me whether or not I support a new stadium, the answer is no.
He acknowledges he broke his word.
I have to own that, and I will, and I am sorry.
It's incredibly disappointing to hear a brand new Premier break an election promise.
The Premier has confirmed Queensland's worst kept secret, and that is that he was lying all along.
The announcement well received by others.
Cusack was not a great location.
But I think it would be a good way to use the space, yeah.
Under the Olympic plan, swimming is a winner. A national aquatic centre will be built at Spring Hill Centenary Pool.
How exciting is it that we will be able to create and crown new icons in a purpose-built stadium.
Nearby, the RNA Showgrounds will be transformed into the Athletes' Village. The Games will span across the state, including regional athlete villages, new and upgraded venues and improved transport.
We'll be able to show the Great Barrier Reef, the beaches on the Gold Coast.
To keep within the $7 billion Olympic budget, the Brisbane Live Arena has been scrapped, but an indoor CBD stadium could still be a reality with private funding. The Gabba will stay for the Games, but it will be its swan song, torn down for urban renewal. A breakdown of the costs is yet to be announced, with the state government working with the Commonwealth, sporting codes and local councils. But there's widespread agreement. Queensland needs to get on with it.
We're 100% behind this plan. We believe we can get it done. We believe it is time to get it done.
7 years to go until Queensland welcomes the world. Alex Brewster, ABC News, Brisbane.
Let's get some analysis. ABC Sport's Quentin Hull joins me now. Quentin, you've covered 4 Olympics. From what you've seen today, how are Brisbane and Queensland going to be viewed on the world stage?
Well, despite the political fallout, this is the right call for our Olympic Games. It's a stadium that the Olympics deserves, and it's a stadium that our city needs. Comparatively, 63,000, it's not too dissimilar to the Athletic Stadium in Rio in 2016, where Usain Bolt famously won his 3rd straight 100-metre gold medal. And even London and Tokyo didn't have venues bigger than 70,000. So I think the main stadium, athletics and the ceremonies, it's such a focal point of the Games. It's not the be and all and end all, but it's so important to get it right. There's a part of me that would have liked to have seen maybe the swimming pool put into Lang Park. They're doing that in LA, and there would have been a lot more tickets available had that been the case. But Jess, this big ticket item, which has been such a talking point, I think the city and the Olympics are going to be very happy with what's been decided.
And beyond the Games, what is the lasting legacy of these venues?
Well, obviously, Victoria Park itself, cricket and Australian football are absolutely delighted. Cricket certainly has fallen off the pace as far as a venue of choice for Cricket Australia. No longer will Brisbane be behind Perth and Adelaide when it comes to the choice cricket events, and the Brisbane Lions are outgrowing the Gabba. So from that perspective, the new stadium is needed for the city. I can hear the Taylor Swift fans as well saying we might even get those types of acts to come to our city we've been missing out of. And as far as the regional venues are concerned, because of the way that technology works these days, Jess, I don't think the widespread nature of the sports will be as much of a problem as it could have been a couple of decades ago. And I think it's fantastic that the entire state can be a part of what is going to be a festival like no other.
Quentin Hull from ABC Sport, thank you for your insights tonight. Well, the games will stretch across Queensland from the far north to the Gold Coast. Maryborougha's getting archery, the Whitsundays sailing, Toowoomba equestrian. The Premier was determined events would not be hijacked by other states and to secure Brisbane's future as the new national headquarters for our most successful Olympic sport.
For lovers of sport, it's Christmas come early.
We will put on a show that Australia will be proud of, but the world will come to Queensland.
After a lengthy wait and plenty of speculation, the venues have been revealed. Queensland's been the breeding ground for gold medal swimmers. Now it'll be the official home for Swimming Australia.
Today's announcement is the biggest and greatest investment in aquatic infrastructure and for aquatic sports ever.
25,000 seats are incredible. We had 19,000, I believe, in Paris, and I was shaking on the blocks personally.
The Queensland Tennis Centre will also undergo a renovation, including a new 3,000-seat show court, putting to bed talk it could be moved to Melbourne.
As a proud Queenslander, I'm delighted to see it stay here. I think everyone from the international tennis scene loves coming to Queensland. They love coming to Brisbane.
Hockey is on the move to an upgraded centre on the Gold Coast, while a new dedicated parasport precinct will be built at Chandler in Brisbane's southeast.
We're going to have purpose-built courts, the runoff space, bathrooms, showers, everything, access, parking. So yeah, I'm really excited.
The Lions and cricket will have a new home, moving across the river to Victoria Park, nearly doubling venue capacity from the outdated Gabba.
We've got 75,000 members, so we need a stadium that's got 63,000 capacity.
It's been many years since money's been invested in the Gabba, and I think it's run its course now. We've outgrown our house and we're looking forward to moving into a new joint in 32.
Wasn't a slam dunk for all sporting codes. Rowing Australia is concerned the Fitzroy River in Rockhampton has been selected for paddle events despite concerns of crocs, currents and water quality. A decision not recommended by the independent authority.
There were more than 5 options for the rowing. The Sydney option was a quick fix, but a very good one.
The starter's gun has been fired and the race to turn plans into reality begins. Jessica Stewart, ABC News, Brisbane.